mean that the 34-count case in which Donald Trump was found guilty of various financial crimes was politically motivated here?
Pennsylvania Senator John Fetterman, yes, the one known for his unapologetic style and bold stances, is making serious waves right now. But this time, it's not just about politics. Nope. It's about a $900 million lawsuit that's gone straight for the jugular of The View and its co-hosts, especially Sunny Hostin.
I found that when the judicial system gets weaponized and targeted political enemies for political gain, I think that's inappropriate, and I think that degrades our collective trust.
This legal drama is so intense, it might just bring down one of daytime TV's most iconic shows. Sunny and the gang are in complete panic mode, and we're here to break it all down for you. Let's get into it. All right, so if you've been living under a rock, let me catch you up to speed. John Fetterman, the Democratic senator from Pennsylvania, has been no stranger to the spotlight. He's been making waves for years with his sharp stances on issues like justice, equality, and fair treatment. Whether it's standing up for marginalized communities or calling out the system, Fetterman has always been about fighting for what's right, even when it's unpopular. But it's not just his political views that are making headlines. This time, it's a legal battle that's shaking up both the political and entertainment worlds. Fetterman, who's known for calling things as he sees them, recently made a guest appearance on The View, and what was supposed to be a routine discussion quickly turned into a major media confrontation. Sunny Hostin, in particular, went after him in a way that sparked something much bigger than just a few heated words. We don't know the exact details just yet, but the situation escalated fast, and Fetterman didn't just sit back and let it slide. Oh no, he's coming for them in a big way. Now, if you've ever watched The View, you know it's no stranger to controversial moments. These ladies are opinionated, and they don't shy away from conflict. But what went down between Fetterman and Sunny Hostin? According to reports, during the live broadcast, something Hostin said didn't sit well with the senator. Again, the exact comment hasn't been fully revealed, likely due to the ongoing legal process, but it was enough to spark a full-scale legal response from Fetterman. Now, this isn't just about one comment or a misunderstanding. This is about the bigger picture. The stakes here are high. We're talking about accountability. When do opinions cross the line into defamation? And Fetterman, true to his style, made it clear that he wasn't just going to let this go without consequences. He's ready to hold the media accountable, even if that means taking on one of the biggest daytime shows in America. So, what makes this lawsuit so much more than just a celebrity feud? Why should we all care? Well, this situation is bigger than just John Fetterman or The View. This case is raising critical questions about media responsibility, the role of talk shows in shaping public opinion, and whether public figures, especially those in politics, should be forced to take reckless comments from media outlets. The reality is that this isn't just about defending his reputation. Fetterman is challenging the power dynamics that exist between the media and public figures. He's pointing out how dangerous it is when these platforms go unchecked and spread damaging narratives. In a world where misinformation can spread like wildfire, Fetterman is making it clear that media outlets need to take responsibility for the impact their words have on people's lives, careers, and legacies. For Sunny Hostin, who's often been a lightning rod for criticism herself, this lawsuit could be a defining moment in her career. Known for her sharp commentary, Sunny's outspokenness has earned her both fans and detractors. But this time, her words have landed her in the midst of a legal storm that could have lasting consequences. This isn't just a battle for Fetterman's reputation. It's about holding media outlets accountable for the impact they have on public discourse. But what's really at stake here? Well, it's not just about the $900 million lawsuit. It's about media accountability in a world where opinions can quickly turn into damaging attacks. The View, a show that prides itself on offering diverse perspectives and passionate debates, now finds itself caught in a storm. If Fetterman's claims hold up, the show's handling of this situation could be heavily scrutinized. We're talking about producers, not just the hosts, being held responsible. If it turns out that they allowed reckless comments to go unchecked, there could be serious ramifications for how media platforms handle sensitive topics in the future. This case is asking a big question. Where do we draw the line between free speech and defamation? It's not just about one comment or one show. It's about how media outlets shape the public narrative and whether they should be held responsible when things go too far. Now, let's zoom in on Sunny Hostin. Sunny has always been one to speak her mind, and for the most part, it's what's made her a standout on the show. But this time, her outspokenness could come back to bite her. The lawsuit is forcing everyone to ask, did she cross the line? Was she just offering an opinion? Or did she take it too far into defamation territory? And if this case goes to trial, Sunny's career could be at serious risk. The pressure is building, and it's not just affecting Sunny. The entire panel of The View is under scrutiny now, with producers scrambling to maintain control. What was once a lively debate show now feels like a powder keg waiting to explode. ABC executives are in full damage control mode, with their eyes on the potential fallout. If Fetterman's lawsuit goes in his favor, it could change the entire landscape for media accountability. It will set a legal precedent for media outlets, forcing them to think twice before launching attacks without evidence. Suddenly, a conversation about political differences could turn into a battle for survival in the public eye. This is no longer just a question of whether Fetterman was wronged. This is about media accountability and the power the media holds over public figures. If the case goes in Fetterman's favor, it'll send a message to all media platforms. You can't just attack people with false claims without consequences. And this will likely set a precedent for future cases, making media outlets think twice before going after public figures without considering the impact of their words. Let's take a step back for a moment. This case is about much more than just John Fetterman and The View. It touches on some bigger issues that we all need to consider: free speech, defamation, and the role of the media in shaping public opinion. On one hand, free speech is critical for democracy. We need the ability to debate and express different opinions. That's what keeps our society moving forward. But on the other hand, when those opinions cross the line into falsehoods or damaging statements, the stakes are much higher. Fetterman's lawsuit is challenging the media to recognize the responsibility they have in shaping the public's perception of politicians, celebrities, and everyday people. Words are powerful, and in the digital age, they can go viral in an instant, causing lasting harm to someone's reputation. This lawsuit is asking the tough questions. When does free speech end, and when does defamation begin? It's a conversation we all need to have, especially as media platforms continue to hold more influence than ever before. This case is a reflection of the changing media landscape, where narratives can be shaped with a single click. We're seeing the repercussions of these decisions play out in real time, and it's becoming clear that what happens on air can have massive consequences off air. So, where do you stand? Do you think Fetterman is justified in taking legal action against The View? Or do you think he's overreacting to something that was just part of the heated discussion? Is this a fight for accountability, or is it a publicity stunt? We want to hear what you think in the comments below. This situation is about more than just a single remark. It's about how we hold media platforms accountable and whether they should be allowed to spread false narratives without facing consequences. This case will have major implications not just for Fetterman and The View, but for how we all interact with media moving forward. It's setting a precedent for how media outlets should be held responsible for what they broadcast, and it's a conversation we can't ignore. So, let's hear your thoughts. Was Fetterman justified in his lawsuit? Or is it all just much ado about nothing? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Celeb Titbits, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss any of the next big stories in politics, media, and pop culture. This legal battle is far from over, and we'll be here keeping you updated on every twist and turn. Stay tuned for more, and we'll catch you on the next one.